Manchester United could pay Jadon Sancho off with the £5 million that Chelsea sent them to get out of their agreement to sign him once a new club pays his asking price. The Red Devils paid £73 million, BBC Sport, to Borussia Dortmund for Sancho's services back in 2021, but his time at the club has not gone to plan at all over the 4 years that have followed. He registered 12 goals and 6 assists in 82 appearances in his first 2 seasons at United, but fallouts with then-boss Erik ten Hag saw him move back on loan to Dortmund in 2023. Sancho never really found his form back in the Bundesliga, despite helping them reach the Champions League final, and so returned to United to then move to Chelsea on loan last summer. Chelsea signed the 25-year-old on loan with an obligation to buy him at the end of the season for £25 million and also an option to pay a £5 million fee to get out of the deal, according to BBC Sport. He impressed at times at Stamford Bridge over the course of the season, but the Blues recently chose to exercise their £5 million option not to sign him permanently, and so he will return to United soon at a crossroads in his career once again. Danny Murphy makes Jadon Sancho claim. Sancho has been tipped for a return to Dortmund mooted, and Danny Murphy believes United will have no issue in finding another taker for his £25 million Chelsea price tag, with a solution to rid themselves of his huge contract. Speaking live on TalkSport on Wednesday, 4th of June, the pundit issued a prediction that would see United pay Sancho out of his contract with the £5 million they are owed from Chelsea this summer, while he also affirmed his belief that the 25-year-old is still worth at least £25 million, saying, "Let's say they get £25 million, which I think they could easily do. Someone will take him for 25 if he lessens his wages. Now, is he going to lessen his wages for 1 year? Probably not, so the £5 million that comes in from Chelsea, they could just give him back to go, couldn't they? That's going to take some of it." Simon Jordan disagreed with that potential outcome, stating, "Yeah, but from a pragmatic point of view, that burns my backside, because I think he should get what he deserves." Murphy then backed up his views by adding, "If I'm at United, I'm thinking we need to move on from people like Sancho and Marcus Rashford. We need fresh. I think they get 25 all day for Sancho, someone will pay 25, definitely. United need to cut ties with outcasts by any means possible." Sancho is part of a wider problem at United that seems to have spiraled into a desperate situation over the last year or so, with numerous players unsure of their future at the club despite once being key men. Rashford is a prime example of exactly that, after a breakdown in communication with boss Amorim, who admitted that he has to change, ESPN, in order to be worthy of a place in his side in January. The Red Devils academy graduate soon joined Aston Villa on loan, and after a decent loan spell he is another first-team player who needs to leave United for the good of all parties this summer, with a move to Barcelona mooted. Antony is yet another winger at the club who has been out on loan, with a move to Real Betis resulting in somewhat of a revival of his struggling career, and Football Insider revealed on 6th of May United will not give him another chance and will look to cash in on him this summer. Amorim and the club's chiefs all look set to be ruthless in the coming months regarding transfer decisions, and that is exactly the way they need to be if they want success next season, with Sancho gone for good alongside both Rashford and Antony. Related posts.